welcome back to another fantastic match here. I am Jeepgirlz, and of course, with me is still Pinch Nerve and Working Cameras. It's the Incredible Wonder Team, and I've got Slothosaurs coming in tonight, taking on Dragon. Now, Pinch Nerve, have you looked into these teams? Because we know them.
I have looked in a little bit. Well, Slothosaurs, well, of course I know Slothosaurs. Hey, they're currently 2-4. But what I know about this team is that they personify the idea of enjoying a game with each other. To them, it's more important to have fun than to win. Well, of course, winning is important also. Dragon, I don't know a whole lot about. They're currently 2-2. Jeepgirlz, do you know much about them?
I don't. Other than we've played them a couple times, and they're always an absolute delight. Of course, we see Sir Trees, BG, Media Garcia, and the one, the only Daylight in the arena this evening, which I am thrilled to see. I'll tell you a fun story about him in just a second. And Dragon is Bogey, 7 Days, Toke, and Ilimico. So my story is that when I first started Echo Arena, I played a lot of the time with my sons, and they were really, really good. And if I wanted to play with them, I was the bruiser, because that's about all I could do. I was never going to touch the disc. So I learned very early on to be a bruiser and to stun people. And Daylight and I got into an arena one night in a pub, and I don't remember who he was with or who I was with, but I remember just stunning the absolute mud out of him in goal. And we laughed about it, and it became a joke. And then we would, find each other again, and that relationship continued to grow, that I was stunning him constantly, and that's how we became friends. So it's been a long time coming, and it's all based on me stunning him as a goalie, because that's the only thing I was capable of doing at the time.
I will say, Daylight, I don't care what happens in this game. Daylight will always be a winner in my book. This is a person with a family who has managed to beat down cancer. And I know a lot of people, teenagers and whatnot, that might not be a close to home thing. It is a big deal, especially when you're responsible for a family. And what he has overcome, I hats off to the gentleman.
Absolutely, and I'm so happy that he's back in Echo Arena, because we know this is a place of joy for many of us.
Yeah.
So I'm glad he's back tonight.
I'm wondering why they're not readying up.
I don't know. I've got something in my eye, though.
Oh, hey, you know what? It's tears of happiness.
Oh, it absolutely is. Definitely tears of happiness. I am, I'm glad to be back here tonight for this match specifically. But yeah, fun stuff. I'm looking for a great match of these two teams. I gotta be honest.
Looks like Sir Trees is saying that they need a league sub. So do I.
Oh no. Wait. Oh, they need a league sub. The other
I'm
team
not
needs
sure.
a league sub, or you need
I
a league
don't
sub,
know.
Sir Trees.
Well, Trees shouldn't need a league sub. Boo.
I know. Boo. Boo. Oh,
Well,
Blend.
Blend who is also on Slothosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
And so it must be they that, yeah, it is they that need a league sub, but they have 4 players in the arena, so I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, Eliminate isn't rostered. So Eliminate is eliminated.
Oh.
I don't see
Elimico.
Elimico? Okay. Sloths are always ready to go. Well, for those who don't know, Sir Trees is a VRML moderator, so you don't want to play an ineligible player with Sir Trees watching.
No, definitely not. Yeah, the sloths are always ready to go. Yes, they are indeed. Fun team. Even if you have not gotten the opportunity to play with them, you should. Yes, they're wonderful people.
And I look through their roster. Sir Trees, silent, very silent person in Discord and in the arena. He's the person that will creep up behind you, and you'll never know he's there until you're just about to grab that disc, and all of a sudden, thunk, and he grabs it for you. Where did you come from? Blend, who plays goalie very well. Media Garcia, I actually was alongside Media Garcia while they were learning to play. They were quite a bit in advance of me, but I know these people, you know.
Yep. I do. They're fantastic. Lovely group. And we've seen 7 Days a lot also over on the Dragon side. We've seen him a lot in Twitch chat lately, which has been very nice. And he's been supporting the streams and chit-chatting with everyone. And has been a nice name to see in the Twitch chat. So, yeah.
Speaking of which, 7 days, while you're not playing, you think you can give us a hydrate?
Oh, I'm in trouble tonight. Uh-oh. I'm not prepared.
Did
I'll
you
have to
forget a
save
drink?
up. I'll tally them, and I'll make sure I go chug a nice half gallon of water when we're done.
You want some of mine?
Sure. Pass it over.
Which side are you on? Hold on.
I don't know. There. Yeah. To your left. That way.
Got it?
Yeah. All good.
Well, I do. Oh, well, there goes Olimico. Oh, thank you
Olimico
for
has
the
left.
hydrate blend.
All right, blend. Thank you. I'm going to mark that one down.
She's going to be drinking all kinds of who knows what. All right. Well, we're running out of time. So hopefully they can get that league sub in quickly. Kind of disappointing. Folks, if you know you're going to get cast, and I know I sent out the notification for this cast about 5 hours ago. So if you know you're going to be cast, please try to get the league subs earlier.
Yep.
Well, Slothosaurs have readied up.
Slothosaurs have indeed ready up, and I mean, they could start this match. They've got 3 players. And we have kind of past our time frame here, so hoping that they make a decision pretty quick.
Yeah, I am not familiar. Oh, well, we have Sir Trees in the chat and in the arena, so maybe Sir Trees would be willing to tell us what the rule here is as far as how much time they have before they have to either play or not.
It's still the 15 minutes. If that would be their first round.
Oh, so they would forfeit if they don't start within 15 minutes.
They have 5 minutes left, and then they forfeit round 1.
Okay. So at this point, have they given up their timeout? Is that how that works?
Yes. At this point, the Dragon side has indeed passed their timeout. That would have been the first 5 minutes. So if they don't get moving within the next 5, then that is round 1. Oh, my goodness. All right. And now Bogey has dropped over to Slothosaur's side. So...
Oh, here we go.
Oh, there we go. We are getting underway. They are going to play a 3v4, which is a challenge, but we'll see how they do. Hopefully, they'll be able to get a 4th man in here before too long. Joust advantage is neutral, and as always, at VRML, it's the best 2 out of 3 rounds. So let's jump in there, Pinch Nerve.
Absolutely. On the neutral joust, it is going to be slapped across by Dragon, but not under control. And it is anyone's disc. Who's going to grab there first? It is BG with the disc, sending it across into the orange bubble, not in the goal. And it is a race. It is grabbed by Bogey. Bogey is going to dance around back in that bubble, looking for an option. Going to go right by a player there and going to send it down and bouncing it off the floor. It is recovered by Talk. I see a thought. Somebody had thought about bringing another player in, and oh my! Did you see that shot? What a pretty three-pointer, and Dragon is on the board.
Certainly are, and Joust advantage is going over to the Slothosaur side right now. We'll see how they respond. Some nice points there on the board for Dragon already, but this game is far from over with 9 minutes left on the clock. That's going to be a grab by Daylight. Going to pop that one down in the hands of BG. Gonna walk it down the arena. No stacks coming in just yet. Giving him a little bit of space. Gonna get it across the arena to Sir Trees. Sir Trees quickly dropping that one right back down to BG as the stack did move in, and they've stunned him out and stolen that disc. It's gonna be Talk sending that one back. Gonna send it right there to midfield to 7 Days. Gonna shoot it all the way through and go down into the bubble off the back wall and back out again as the stacks are coming in now. That's gonna be picked up by Vogue. Bogey's gonna move that one across. Backing it up, just hanging on to it for a second, trying to juke around everyone in the arena. And will they be able to stop it? No, they will not. That disc is in the goal.
And that brings Dragon up by 5 points with 8 minutes and about 20 seconds remaining. And once again, we're going to have a Slothosaurs offensive joust. Maybe doing something a little different here. Out of the tubes they come. It is grabbed by Daylight. Daylight's going to send that over to the left, but Sir Trees is right there. Going to pass it all the way across to Media Garcia. Media over to Daylight, and person was there getting stunned out. It's going to be recovered by Dragon and Bogey, who's going to send it all the way across to Talk, who bounces it off the shield, and it's 7 days. They're able to recover it, send it back into the bubble, but nobody is able to grab that disc. It's a race. It's Media Garcia grabbing it, sending it out, trying to get it out, but it is not clear, and Bogey is able to grab it. It's going to bring it right back in quite patiently. A little dodging there, kind of ducking and stunning, and BG is able to grab that disc and sends it through the mid, but not quite all the way there. BG is floating after that, trying to get to it, is able to grab that disc and forwards it into the bubble, and what a pretty shot! Slothosaurs are on the board.
They are. Nice response here from the Slothosaurs to get those. Nice three-pointer up there. They're just down by one goal. We'll see how they do. I did double check. Thought is indeed a league sub, so we are good to go for this match. 7 minutes left on the clock as Joust advantage is on the end of Dragon. Thought gonna send it down to Bogey. Bogey gonna walk that one down, send it across the arena. A missed pass though. It's not going to connect, and the stacks are in. Media Garcia sending it back, not quite getting it where they needed to, but it may have been enough. Thought picks it up on the ceiling. Sends it across the arena to the back wall, but that's enough of a slap that they get that disc back out of the bubble area. They have a pretty strong bubble defense right now, but they are sneaking in 7 days with that disc. Gonna shoot that one in and get points on the board again for Dragon.
And for Dragon is now up by 4 points with 4 minutes elapsed from the game, or almost 4 minutes at least. We're gonna have another Slothosaurs offensive joust. And out of the tubes they come. That disc is grabbed by Daylight. Daylight's going to send it over to the left, over to Sir Trees, who relays it up to BG. BG's going to send it all the way across. It is Media Garcia with that disc, bringing it forward. Little reset back to Daylight. Daylight's going to send it forward over to Sir Trees and then into the bubble. There is not a player there. Thought is able to grab that disc and sends it right back out over to Bogey, and Bogey's going to clear it out right through the middle. However, it bounces all around. It is in that trap area. It is Bogey able to grab that disc. Gonna juke around a lot, stuns out. I'm not sure who that was. BG, I believe. And look at the juking on the floor there. It's very kind of impressive. However, the pass does bounce off the geometry. Gonna have to recover that. Brings it back in. However, gets stunned out, and BG, 7 days is able to grab that disc right back behind the goal. Everybody's crowded in that bubble. It is Talk with the disc and sends it down into the goal. And Dragon is up by 6.
They are. Boy, oh boy. I want Slothosaurs to pull in some points here and have a good headspace that they're moving into for round 2, but we're just halfway through round 1. This is still anybody's game. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left on the clock. Joust advantage is Slothosaurs. It's going to be Daylight grabbing that disc, popping it right down to the floor there to Media Garcia. It's going to walk it down as the stack is in the midfield, and they're not stacked. An interception by Bogey and an open goal. Nobody's home. The stacks do come in and steal it right out of his hand. BG making that grab, sending it right through the midfield and all the way down. But 7 days is there. Going to send it right back again into the hands of Bogey. Bogey going to send it off the top of the wall, but it is not going in, and that is going to be a grab by Media Garcia.
And Media Garcia is going to send that out through the middle. It does not get out. It bounces around the wall there, and it is once again a race. It is Bogey with the disc, and Bogey going to dance around that wall, trying to avoid the defenders. Boy, they're just all over them, but Bogey is able to get through, grabs the disc on that post, looking for the goal, looking for the shot, and it's in!
Get to your launchers.
Wow. Good play indeed. Dragon really getting some points here in this first round. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left on the clock. Joust advantage back over on the Slothosaur side. So happy to see you guys in the Twitch chat. We're so glad you're joining us, Blend. Of course, we've got Shake and Bake down there, and Chuck's and Celestial, you guys are fantastic. We're so happy that you are here cheering on your friends in Echo Arena. As always, Daylight with that disc, gonna just walk it right through the tunnel and fake out the stack, sending it all the way down. But 7 Days was there to make that grab. Gonna send it right back down into the hands of Bogey for a nice grab and send. That disc was right there underneath the Geos, and the stack is moving in. They send that disc in, but it is not going to connect with the goal. That's going to be picked up again by Thought on the ceiling. Thought getting a lot of pressure from the defense, but able to walk it right through and put it in the goal for another 2.
Get to your launchers.
Well, that was essentially an open goal with a stunned out goalie. Jeep, both you and I have played in goal. It's kind of hard to defend when you're stunned out. I have seen some players headbutt a goal out, but it's not very common. It's out of the tubes. It is Slothosaurs and Daylight. Going to send that over to the right to Surtrees. Surtrees is going to bounce it off the wall. However, it's going to bounce back into the zone. It's a race. Bunch of people looking for it. Talk is able to grab it, sends it up into the bubble. We do have a goalie back. It is Bogey with that disc inside the bubble. Looking for a pass or looking for a shot? Well, we'll find out in just a moment. Dancing around that post. Not doing a whole lot except stunning. It's going to get bounced around. It is Thought with the disc getting outside the bubble here. And get some glitching in the disc here on my side. I'm not sure if I'm lagging, but Surtrees is able to steal that disc away. He's going to send it out almost through that left tunnel. Yes, it is through the left tunnel, but 7 Days is there, and it's going to bring it right back over to Talk. Talk gets stunned out. Media Garcia grabs the disc, sends it across. Oh, but another really bad and unfortunate bounce for the Slothosaurs, and Thought is able to grab the disc. Thought bouncing along that wall there, waiting for the teammates. Stolen away by Surtrees. I told you, he can be real quiet. Just get it right behind you and snatch it away. It's
Always
going to
the
be
quiet
clean.
ones you have to watch out for.
Oh, yeah. Hey, it is Media Garcia taking the shot. 2 points for the Slothosaurs.
Nicely done. Very good. Nice to see some momentum being found in there. Crazy Monkey, I completely agree. That was a fantastic steal. Yes, we're seeing lots of good play here tonight. Dragons with the joust advantage. 1 minute and 15 seconds. Well, 10 seconds now on the clock as 7 Days going to pick that disc up. Walk it right down, send it down to the floor. Nice connected pass to Talk. Talk gonna send it high into the hands of Bogey, but going to get stunned out by the stack as they did come through just in time. 7 Days picks it up again, getting a lot of pressure from Media Garcia over there, trying to juke around him and being successful so far. Will they be able to hold on to that disc? Yes, they will. Gonna get it across, but intercepted by Daylight and sent right back out again.
Wow, and it is 7 Days. Who's able to grab that disc and try to walk it back in? A lot of juking, a lot of dancing around, a lot of jumping, and 2 more points. Dragon is now up by 10 points, and I believe we're down to about 30 seconds remaining.
11, 10.
We are just about that. A nice 10-point lead here for the Dragons, but seeing some aggression and return from the Slothosaurs, so that'll be a fantastic second round, I think. Joust coming a little slow there, but Surtrees able to get that disc down to Media Garcia. Media is going to walk that one through. Across the arena for a very nice pass to BG. BG getting some heat from Toke, but it's going to send it across into the hands of Surtrees. Going to send it all the way into the bubble, and that is going to be round 1 going to Dragons.
Yes, it is, but it is a best 2 of 3. And the score in the first round does not matter if you can win the second 2 rounds. So let's see what the Slothosaurs do, if they can take that second round and pull us into a round 3, or if Dragon takes that second round.
Oh, goodness gracious. Pinch Nerve, I hope you've had a fantastic day. I hope everybody in the Twitch chat has had a great day as well. It's been a fun-filled evening of Echo Arena as always. I can't believe this is season 7, and I think that to wrap it up this year with VRML Con, June the 3rd and the 4th in Denver, Colorado is going to be exactly what we all need. So I'm hoping that we'll see you there and everybody will get to say hello, and it'll be a fun-filled event indeed.
Oh, I'm sure it will be. And thank you for the Hydrate Kudakai. I do appreciate that, because sitting here casting and, you just get that dry mouth. I'm sure Jeepgirlz is feeling that about now, where she just keeps talking and talking and thinking, God, I could really use some water, but I don't have any.
Kind of making it worse, I gotta be honest.
But hey, we're about to start that second round with a neutral joust. And we will see what happens. Out of the tubes they come. It is going to be, it's a slow joust, and Slothosaurs are able to grab that disc. It's Media Garcia hanging out by that double diamond geometry. It's going to be a nice pass across, but not caught. It is going to be chased down by Dragon and slapped out over to Thought. Thought's going to send that down through the middle. It's going to bounce along that bottom trench, and it's Talk with the disc, and that shot is off the ding ring, giving the Slothosaurs a chance to get back, but 7 days puts it in the back of the goal for the first 2 points of the second round.
Okay, I have to say that 7 days is cracking me up in the Twitch chat cheering for himself. That's amazing and incredible. 7 days is carrying. Joust advantage going over to the Slothosaurs right now. 9 minutes, 10 seconds left on the clock. Daylight gonna grab that disc. And, the stack is able to maneuver around them there, not grabbing possession of that disc just yet, but that's going to be Toke that picks it up, sending it right back there. But Daylight is there to save the day in the tunnel, picking up that disc, walking it forward just before getting dropped on, gets that disc across to BG. BG does lose possession for a moment, but Sir Trees is there, sends it across to Media Garcia. Media Garcia now moving right into the bubble, going to send it back. Sir Trees sends it all the way in, and oh no, not going to connect with BG, but that's okay. They will be able to try again here in just a second as that disc goes right through the midfield.
And all the way into the blue bubble, and the Dragon team is there, and so are the Slothosaurs, but it is going to be behind the goal and dunked in by Bogey J for 2 more points, extending the Dragon lead to 4 with over 8 minutes remaining.
Joust advantage is back on the Slothosaurs side now. They are just down 2 goals here in the second round. They do need this second round in order to get us to a third, which we know we would love. Daylight with the disc, gonna send it one across to Sir Trees. Sir Trees getting a lot of pressure from the Dragon team, but able to get that disc down the arena. Nobody quite there to grab it. It's going to be picked up by 7 days instead and sent right back through, down all the way down the arena into the blue end as they are going to have to battle to grab it. It's going to be Media Garcia, but having to send a forced pass, and that's going to result in that disc just floating around for a moment. A quick send back by 7 days. They have lost a player as they are down now to a 3v4. That disc is right there in the tunnel as picked up by Meteor Garcia. Going to send all the way into the bubble and across. They are flying through, but overshoots that. So Trees trying to get a hand on it as 7 days is too. It's going to be a battle. Sir Trees gets it across the arena. It's going to bounce around right there. Picked up by Bogey.
And cleared out all the way through the mid. However, the Slothosaurus stack is approaching that disc. And kind of little clumsiness, I guess, there, but they are able to grab that disc, send it up. It's a pass up to Sir Trees. Sir Trees is going to send it through the mid into the orange bubble. There is a player for Dragon back there. However, so are the Slothosaurus stacks, both of them. And it is Daylight looking for that shot, but that disc was slapped right out of the goal and going to be cleared out of the zone by Bogey. And into the blue bubble, and there is 7 days with the disc in the bubble, loses the disc. It's going to be over to Media Garcia, sending that out through the bottom trench in the mid. Who is there first? It is BG. Picked up by Bogey. Bogey stuns out BG and keeps going along their merry way. Little ducking and jumping going through there. Going to try to go for that goal, but the shield is in the way. It's over to Bogey, but picked off by Media Garcia. Media Garcia sending that down, trying to not get picked off, but Bogey is able to grab it. Going to bring it back in, bouncing it off the backboard and back out of the bubble.
And that is going to be right there in the hands of Meteor Garcia. He's going to pick it up, sending it all the way down the orange end of the arena as BG flying through with an open goal. And they are just within 1 point now with plenty of time left on the clock. Nicely done, Slothosaurs.
Very nicely done, BG, with that. BG with those 3 points. And you're only down by 1. You're playing 4v3. Both teams can still win this. And it is an offensive joust by Dragon with Bogey and the disc sending it across to the left, but it's not caught. And it is going to be a floating disc with players chasing it. BG is there, grabs that disc, and is going to be bringing it back. It looks like Dragon has their 4th player back. That disc is going to be going through the mid and there is nobody there. Here comes, I believe it is, yes it is, Sir Trees. Gonna shoot that up, but not quite getting in the goal. However, Sir Trees is able to grab it back. Oh, but cleared out. I'm not sure who cleared it out, and it's gonna be floating free. Devin Days is able to grab that disc, sends it out through the middle, bouncing along, bounce off the shield, and it is Bogey there on the floor outside the bubble. And all the players are there inside the bubble looking for that shot, and it's not going to go in. However, Talk is able to grab it from the back and put it in, extending the Dragon lead to 3.
Yes, but you know what? Slothosaurs get one more 3-point goal like they did a few seconds ago, and we'll be back to a tie, and then we'll maybe get our third round. I don't know. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock. Joust advantage in the hands of the Slothosaurs. They're going to come out and grab that disc. It's going to be Daylight with possession of it first. Block that one down the arena. That stack right there. And nope, just a single person in the center because, oh, they did get their 4th player back. Oh, good. That disc is across the arena. Stack's coming in, and that is going to be a slow-moving disc. There, they do pick it up, though, as Tote grabs it. Gonna lose possession of it right there above the goal. It is back to Thought. Thought moving in, not able to get it in the goal as Media Garcia gonna make that clear. They're gonna have to fight to get that one. It's gonna be slapped right back out by the Slothosaurs into the midfield. 7 Days trying to get to it, does so successfully. Still getting to it. Nice blocking indeed as they pick it up. Bogey gonna grab that one and turn it right around. Kind of faking out the team as he stopped dead in his tracks. Gonna send that one in off the. Oh, what a grab by Daylight!
What a save by Daylight. However, it is Bogey with that disc to bring it off the backboard to 7 Days and in the back of the goal, extending the Dragon lead to 5 points. You know, I've been watching them play. Look at the stuns. Now, it's a little weird looking on the stuns on the Dragon side because I believe it was Talk that dropped. Thought with 1 stun, the other 2 players with over 20. Wow. Ooh, that is a slow joust by the Slothosaurs. They almost gave up that disc. Media Garcia is able to give it back over to BG. BG's going to pass it across to Sir Trees. Sir Trees through that right tunnel, but passes it back to BG. BG's going to send it down over toward bottom there, over to Daylight. Daylight's backing it up a little bit, looking for a pass over to BG. BG's picking it across, and a shot? Was that a shot or a pass? I'm not sure. It goes in the bubble, and it allows 7 Days to grab that disc. Sends it out, but it's stuck in that left trap area where Bogey's able to grab it, kind of bring it through that left tunnel, a little dodging. Ooh, it's a little slapping around. It is going to be BG with the disc trying to send it back, but Thought grabs it right back and sends it back into the blue zone. It's Thought with the disc. We're approaching that bubble in through the post, and well, I got to tell you, I don't know if Jeep, if you're seeing this or not, but my client is jumpy all over the place.
Yeah, a little bit. Mine might not be as bad as yours is, but that disc is right there into the bubble, and oh, still in the bubble. My goodness. Thought gonna grab that one though, getting it right back out again, and it's gonna bounce back into the hands of Media Garcia. He's gonna send it forward to Sir Trees. Sir Trees cross the arena. Oh, it does not connect though, and that is gonna be anyone's disc as they are battling to get to it. It's gonna be Bogu who comes out with it. Bogey gonna send it all the way through the midfield. Geos do hang it up just a bit, and it's stuck down there in the trap area as 7 Days picks it up, sending it in and ding off the ring, and that is back out again. Bogey gonna have to try again, getting that disc, trying to move and maneuver around Media Garcia, but gets stunned out, losing possession. Threw a little tantrum there. It was cute. That disc is back out again, and they're working so hard to get it in there. There we go. Persistence does pay, and it may take some time, but if you keep shooting them, you'll make them.
Yes, you will. We have 1.5 minutes remaining. The Slothosaurs with 3 and Dragon with 10. Can they do it? Well, mathematically, I do believe they can, and it is an offensive joust by the Slothosaurs. That disc is very gently picked up by Daylight. A pass up to Sir Trees and across to Media Garcia. Oh, and the pass to BG got hung up on the geometry. However, they do manage to get it into the zone, and it is a free slow disc. It's going to be slapped out of the zone into the mid, but Media Garcia is there with BG. It's going to be a pass across to Daylight. Daylight coming across, a little We'll pass over to Sir Trees, over to Media. Media takes a shot, but it's a little low. It's going to be grabbed by BJ, slot back into the bubble, but Thought is able to pick that off. But wait, Daylight is there.
Oh.
Steal by Bogey. Going to take that disc right away. We're down to 35 seconds remaining. At this point, Dragon is probably just trying to run down that clock. Bogey gets stunned out. BG slaps the disc back into the orange bubble, and here come those stacks and players. It is Bogey with the disc sending it back into the bubble. Thought now with the disc. He's going to send that out. Oh, but picked off by Daylight. 15 seconds remaining. And Daylight's going to bring that in. It's a pass up to Media Garcia. Media Garcia loses it. Oh, no, it is Sir Trees with that disc sending it into the goal. But Bogey is there and puts it in themselves at a self-goal to end the round.
Yep. And that's going to be it. 15 to 5 for round 1, 10 to 5 for round 2. Yeah, nice games. How did you feel about the play, though?
I felt like Dragon was more often in the right place at the right time to get the interceptions, to get the pickoffs. It just seemed like the Slothosaurs were not quite always in that perfect position.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. They still had some great steals, fantastic steals coming in from Slothosaur side, and some great saves. Indeed, definitely very defensive, which was really nice to see. So, yeah, good stuff. Wow, that was a fun match. What a great way to end up a night, right?
Absolutely great time, a great game by both teams. And like I said, it doesn't matter which team won. Daylight is the winner in my book.
Absolutely. Always. All right. Well, I believe that wraps up for us here tonight. I'm Jeepgirlz. This is Pinch Nerve, and of course, Wonder T-Man. And we have had a good time here with Season 7 VRML. Be a good one, and we hope that you will continue to join us for Cast as we try to bring you as many games as humanly possible over the next couple of weeks. And good stuff.
Season 7 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Arma.gg, Kiwi Design, Downpour Interactive, and VRware.net.